Okay, so we're up on top of the duplex. the concrete building for the very first time. It's January 2026, but we've been getting some really nice warm weather. Snow is actually melting, and yeah, awesome view from up on top. There'll be handrail there. Obviously, the concrete has just been stood here. Nothing has been installed, no doors, no stairs. We came up on ladders, but it's super exciting. The rooftop, it's a beautiful big area. Part of it is covered with the with this overhead slab, which gives us a really nice area underneath for an outdoor, kitchen, barbecue, storage, whatever people want. We'll be probably putting hot tubs up on top of these units, but then a nice big, more than half of the deck is exposed to the sunlight, but there's a nice area that's shaded. Anyway, awesome, super exciting. But we're coming up and down with ladders. We have our engineer coming in. This is inside the doghouse. We actually could build quite a bit of storage in here, hey? Yeah. Because that whole area there is going to be totally. You could put shelving units or a wall in here and just have it totally be a closet. But anyway, the stairs will be coming up this hole and then all the way down to the bottom floor, down through the next hole. But yeah, we're way up on top. So we're about, 24 feet to the floor level of this roof. And then, with the 8-foot walls and that, we end up around that 32 feet to the full height of the building, which is the code limit here is 32 feet. So that's what we did. Awesome. Okay, so we just have our engineer from Toronto is here doing an inspection. He's out back there. We had him climb up all the ladders. He's taking notes on everything, and like I say, he's basically saying everything's within normal ranges. So, no, it's pretty exciting. I don't know, there's some kind of mind puzzle that you look at, a diagram where ladders go all different directions, and it kind of feels like that in here. So that's all the way up to the doghouse up on the roof. So lots of work yet to do, but very, very cool. We're really trying to figure out whether we like crawl spaces or not underneath. So this is going to be quite an experiment. Okay, so I'm on the second floor of the duplex, and we're just trying to get a feel for windows and sizing, spacing. We're preparing to order a whole bunch of materials, so we're in the final stages of getting the windows all ordered. I'm very glad that there's nice big windows for the 2 bedrooms there. And then this is the master suite, and so that's the bathroom window, so it's a little bit higher for some more privacy, because there'll probably be a tub right here below this window, a freestanding tub, and then a big window for the bedroom, for the main part. And there'll be a walk-in closet and a laundry room and all that. Anyway, then upstairs, we've just put temporary handrails and stuff to keep everybody safe during construction. And there's Sadie downstairs. Anyway, so it's super exciting. It's a little nerve-wracking. We're working on the stairs, which is a challenge. Ladders over top of big holes. So a few of our team won't come up to the top because they're a little bit nervous about heights. So this is the doghouse, they call it. It was just a small room upstairs in the condo. It's to get you onto the roof. So anyway, But when we build it, the stairs are going to come from over here to my left up to here to my right. So when you come up, there will not be a handrail here. You'll be able to go right out the door. And so then this area will be free for storage and stuff like that inside. It won't be a hallway because you'll just come in and go down the stairs. It's actually going to be an amazing building, actually. So now we're up on the roof. That's awesome. We've got some temporary hand railing to keep everybody very safe. We do need to fill in some holes once we figure out the best way to do that and get all that stuff secured. So I'm also looking at a whole bunch of different kinds of outdoor tile and I don't know, panels, whether we use real cedar or whatever, so that this space has got to be fantastic. Like to have an outdoor private patio in your on top of your building instead of shingles and all that wasted real estate, we get to, well, they did a bunch of backfilling here this last week. The yard is starting to look like a yard, which is amazing. That's fantastic. We do need to decide whether we're taking those trees down or not. I think we'll definitely trim them down and see how the leaves come on in the spring. But yeah, we'll work on all of this. So this is just shocking, different than normal buildings. I can't believe we've even done it. It's a little bit crazy.